Good morning. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. Today, so my partner Heather has gone to back to New York for our baby shower. I was gonna go, but apparently baby showers are mainly a girl thing, so guys weren't allowed until the end of it. So there's no sense of me going all the way to New York to show up at the very end. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, see you later. I don't know. Anyway, so she's in New York. I've got the place to myself. So my goal is to finish setting up the studio. So I have let's see if I can show you without this looking too, it's a disaster in here. So I've got, this is like where the studio is. And I've got this blanket hanging over the wall because I don't want to destroy the door and put a bunch of foam on the inside. But I've got, I'm going to try and set this up today and I'll show you a little bit later. I've got like this magnetic foam thing that's going to cover the inside of the doorway. And then I can leave that open and you just go push it to the side and you walk through it. But it should get rid of the reflections and a bit of outside noise. I'm looking forward to getting that up and making it look a little bit cleaner in here. Studio Bricks foam is on the way. Hopefully some early next week, I think I'll probably have it. I'm about to head to the gym. It's not New York, it's Florida, so the sleeves are gone. Get used to it. Friday for me anyway, it tends to be a little bit slower in terms of auditions, or at least I'm just slower because, you'll do auditions today, but they're not really going to listen till maybe over the weekend or Monday. They're certainly not going to hire anybody till Monday. So it's not as urgent. If I see big ones come in, I get to them right away. But what I'm going to spend my time doing, because I've been working on the VoiceOver Jumpstart 2.0 in VoiceOver School community. And I got like the first quarter of it done, and then baby on the way, moving, all that stuff, life gets in the way. So I kind of had to put it on hold a bit. So I had the first 2 weeks of that finished. So now I'm going to go and try and there's 6 weeks total. I'm going to try and get as much done of that as I can. So we'll see. I should be able to get the majority of it done this weekend, making slides, making updates and all that kind of stuff. Certainly since I made it, what was it, like a year ago, just over a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago now. I don't know. Since I started the VoiceOver Jumpstart course, obviously pay-to-play sites and all that, they change a bit. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. And I like to update it. And my philosophy has changed too. I've worked with a lot of different voice actors of different that are at different levels and different roadblocks and things holding them back and all that. So I've learned some stuff myself, and I want to make sure I'm putting it all in the course and in the proper timeline, and make sure I can give people the best shot at making it in this business. That's really my goal in this whole thing. I just want to make sure that I can help people. The cool thing about voiceover is like most people, not everybody, but most people get into this. It's their dream. And I just wake up so thankful every day that I'm able to do this as my job full time. I don't even have to leave the house if I don't want to. Yeah, it's been a huge blessing in my life, and I feel extremely lucky that I'm able to do this. And I want to help as many people as I can be able to do it too, And, some of you come to me and, I've seen people almost in tears that want to make this happen so bad and haven't been able to. And it's just, tugs at the heartstrings. I really want to make this happen. So, so I'm going to go head to the gym, and then I'm going to come back and do some auditions. Probably hit like slower day for me will be like between 30 and 40. And then I have a Q&A in VoiceOver School. I think I have a coach. Oh, I'm going for dinner. So while Heather's in New York, I'm going for dinner with her dad and her stepmom. So I'm going to go meet them at a wonderful 5-star restaurant in Daytona Beach, Florida, known as the Olive Garden. Fantastic white glove serve. Actually, you know what? I used to like knock on the Olive Garden. Well, mainly because I just hear people make fun of it. I haven't seen one in Canada. We don't have. I don't think we have them there. We might maybe like Toronto or something. But I went to the Olive Garden here in Daytona Beach, Florida, and wow, wonderful. I gotta tell you, I know it's kind of like a novelty sort of restaurant, but it's great. The food's good. It's obviously not like fine dining, but the service there, man, they know service. Like before your drink is done, bam, they got another one. We had this one server this one time named Chris, and he did like magic tricks at the table. And I forgot my food like Heather wanted to take her food to go because she doesn't finish it and she always wants to have it in the fridge. She never eats it the next day, always gets thrown out, but she wants the option to have it. She wants to put it in a to-go box. So we made it out to the car and she forgot her food on the table. So I ran back inside. And before I got even close to the door, Chris comes running out. Sir, here's your food. He was running out after us. I'm telling you, the service. If you think you've had good service in a fine dining restaurant in Italy, go to the Olive Garden in Daytona Beach. I'm telling you. I should do voiceovers for them. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to head to the gym. I'm going to come back and get to work. Yeah. See you in the booth. Welcome to the booth. Vaseline. You want to get the articulators working? That's what you do. I got a whole big tub of it. Okay, so I got these sticky temporary acoustic panels for everywhere on the roof and all that until the Studio Brick stuff comes here. But the sticky on this, it's not quite sticky enough. So I'm going to have to glue some command strips on the back of this, stick it to the roof because they're all starting to come down. The floor is heavily carpeted, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But, you know, in the smaller space, the space is, it's about, I'd say, 3 times the size of a Studio Bricks. In here is lots of space. There's lots of space behind this camera. But it's still a smaller size space, meaning you want to cover, Jordan Reynolds and George Whittam they'll both tell you, in a smaller space, like an enclosure, you want to have all the flat, hard spaces covered. So, gonna have to take care of that. But for now, auditions. Let's see what we got. I've been slacking today. Fridays, I usually slack, but I'll still get like 30, 40 auditions on Friday. Voice dub commercial, and just disclaimer, these are all pay to play auditions I'm doing. I can't really do the ones for my agent on here. It's just, those have got to be kept secret. Because the agents probably sign NDAs and all that kind of shit. And most of the auditions I see come with like a thing from casting where they say like, as a friendly reminder, these are not for posting on social media, blah, 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 all that kind of crap. So, sorry. Voice dub, right, 30-40. Record April 7th. Artist must have own studio. Believable, conversational, real person. 3 of the most generic direction points that you'll ever see. What do you think of no beard or like slightly 5 o'clock shadow? What do you guys think? I don't know. My beard wasn't coming in very full. Some people said you got to wait until it grows in, but I don't know. Okay, what is this? 1 line only, American accent. Did you just call me Bradley? Context. A little girl called her dad by the wrong name, recording a few different ways of actions. Oh, okay. So like clearly the mom is seeing somebody else. Did you just call me Bradley? 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 And that's enough. It's a dub project. I don't know. Okay. Next one. Let's see here. 15-second online. Auditions record. Deli Mex quesadillas are microwavable and yet takes a bite lunch crispy. What's next? Hot ice? Okay. Deli Mex quesadillas are Deli Mex quesadillas are microwavable and yet crispy? What's next? Hot ice? I really want to throw my personality in this one. Deli Mex quesadillas are microwavable and yet crispy? Hey, what's next? Hot ice? Deli Mex quesadillas are microwavable and yet crispy. What's next? Hot ice? Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, what do we got here? Male, Vesuvio, Pacific Northwest. Whoa, 9,000 words for $1,000. No, I'm not going to do long form. I hate doing long form, so I'm not going to do it for less than 50 cents a word. I'd prefer $1 a word, but no one's going to pay that because so many of you little punks undersell your services. And you're willing to do a 9,000 word job for a couple $100. That's crazy. Just go get a part-time job flipping burgers or something. You'll make a better wage. Nothing against burger flippers. I actually honestly mean that in earnest. Like, there's no point in spending hours and hours and hours and hours doing a voiceover for less than minimum wage. Just go get a minimum wage job, you know? Unless it's like something that you really enjoy doing. Like, you're not going to enjoy long form unless, you know, maybe you're doing something that's long form, like you're doing an audiobook about something you genuinely enjoy and you like the author and you really want to voice it. Or you're doing, you know, let's say you're doing a video game or animation and you're not the main character. It's typically lower pay, lower than commercial anyway. And that might be a fun thing for you. But if you're doing it for the money, keep your eyes on the prize. Like, this is a job, right? You don't want to be doing not 10,000 words for $1,000 budget. You may look at that 1,000 and go, oh, I need that 1,000, but you're going to be working on that 10,000 words for minimum a week. And that's all you're going to be doing. Bradford White Aerotherm. It's tight, so keep a good pace. Believable, conversational, real person. Always. See, pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2, the only hybrid electric heat pump water heater manufactured in America using the finest components from around the world. It's a Bradford White, so it's built to be the best for years, reliable performance, top energy, savings, believable, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they said believable, conversational, real person. I'm not going to do it like that. The first line is pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2. If I said pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2, would you not be like, oh, I'm bored already, right? But if I do it like this, pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2, the only hybrid electric heat pump water heater manufactured in America using the finest components from around the world. It's a Bradford White. So it's built to be the best for years of reliable performance. Top efficiency and energy savings. Plus, rebates and tax credits could save you thousands more. How you heat your water matters. So ask your plumbing pro about the Aerotherm heat pump water heater and visit bradfordwhite.com to learn more. So, obviously I made some mistakes, but I made them and when I did the pickups, I did it with the momentum of how I finished the line before it. So when I edit it, it'll go together. But I kept a solid pace and I really said these things. So that way it's not going to come across as announcery. They'll just think, this guy's really hyped up about this. You know, just because you're being high energy and you've got a lot of enthusiasm, that doesn't make you announcery. What makes you announcery is if you put on a voice and it's disingenuous. You're not actually excited about it. I have a superpower. I am like a squirrel. I can get excited about anything. It's ridiculous. I'm really like a 12-year-old kid at heart. Everything excites me. So figure out how to get excited. Express yourself. I would say I've talked about Meisner training on this before. That's the one training I think it really opens you up to be yourself, and it opens you up to your emotions and become more you. So this has been going for a while. So I'm going to jump out of the booth and show you guys some editing because I know you keep requesting that. So I'm going to do some editing for you. You excited? Let's do this. And yes, I'm still in a tank top. That's all we're doing in Florida now, tank tops. I'm going to have a mullet in the next one. It's slowly happening. I'm becoming Florida man. Okay, now I am going to show you guys some editing. Let's see here. Screen share. Bam. Excuse me. Okay. Celine. Diaz. Just did you just call me Bradley? like clearly the Did you just call me? It's a little bit too much off of that. Next one, call me Brad. That's enough. Just call me Bradley. Okay. And that's that first one, super weird and short. So I'm just normalizing it to -3, and then I am adding a little bit of RX mouth declick. Did you just So I just did this. To lead me into this. Did you just call me Bradley? If this was a commercial, I would leave that in, that little improv there, because I've already done it the way they wanted it 2 times. But this is for dubbing, so we don't need this. Because they would have put that in there, because I'm trying to match my mouth to the actor that's on screen. Did you? So I'm going to cut this part out. Did you? Okay, so let's see here. Let's go to this and voice dub. Bam. And I always bid the max, sometimes over the max. Phone is blowing up because we just announced Heather being pregnant. I'm going to be a father. Yay! Life's going to change. Look at that. I'm going to be a good dad. I can't wait. I'm going to be super fun. All right. Next. Okay. Deli Max. Crisp. What's really want to throw my Deli Max. Hey, what ice? Deli Max. Double. Yeah. Crispy. What's next? Hot ice. Boom. Let's see what do we got. Okay, cool. So I do them in batch. This is how I do them, and then I edit them. Deli Max quesadillas. And edit and then put them out. So this is me going. What's next? Hot ice. Deli Max quesadillas. Deli Max. And yes, crispy. Hey, what's next? Hot ice. Deli Max quesadillas. And yes, crispy. What's next? Hot ice. Deli Max. Cool. That's me going at full speed. So this just says online video, so I'm going to use the job number instead of actually using the thing. So this is full speed ahead. So I hope you're getting it. Like $1,000. I'm able to do 50, 60. And you're going to be working pace. Believable, conversational, real person. Always. See, pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White. Pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2. The only hybrid electric. The finest components from it's a Bradford White. So So I'm going to play this one.
It's a Bradford. So it's built to be the performance. So it's for years of built to be the best for years of reliable performance. So it's built to be the best for
yeah.
So it's performance. Top of it for year.
I'm going to play this at normal speed at the end so you can see all the mistakes I made and how I edited them together and how it sounds like one spot at the end.
Top efficiency plus rebates and tax and thousands more. How you heat your matter. Ask your plumbing heat pump water. So about the aerotherm heater. So ask your obviously I made some.
Okay, so let's see this. Maybe do a little bit more trimming.
Pump up your energy savings with the new Bradford White Aerotherm G2. G2. The only hybrid electric heat pump water heater manufactured in America. Using the finest components from around the world. It's a Bradford White. So it's built to be the world. It's a Bradford White. So it's built to be the best for years of reliable performance. Top efficiency and energy savings. Plus rebates and tax credits could save you thousands more. How you heat your water matters. So ask your plumbing pro about the aerotherm heat pump water heater. And visit BradfordWhite.com. Visit.
See how I leave these breaths in?
And visit. Ask your
those little
using the finest component using the
I don't get rid of them, I keep them in. It makes me sound like a person, not like an AI. Now more than ever it's important to sound like a person. I get AI examples sent to me all the time that are, not bad. I can tell they're AI, but if I'd never heard AI before, it might slip past me. But they still want the person because the person's imperfect. The person's relatable. AI is too perfect. And if they want to try and direct it to become what they're looking for, it takes longer than just telling a person, hey, do it like this. And that person is going to have their own artistic ideas and life experiences. They're going to add it in. So, there's no worry of AI. Maybe for the lower budget stuff that they don't really give a shit about the performance. They just want a voice to guide it through. But, those companies are doomed to fail anyway. You got to spend money to make money. And there's a reason that top level VOs charge so much. It takes a lot of skill and experience to get to the top level. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm there yet. Financially, sure, I just work real hard, but there's people that blow me out of the water. There's people out there that book 1 in 10 jobs that they audition for. I don't. I book like 1 in 42, 1 in 40, 1 in 42, around there, I float around there. So yeah, there's people that have a 4 times better booking rate than me. So I'm always trying to improve. Is that the same thing posted again? Yeah, it is. So we'll just re-upload it, unless I uploaded the wrong thing. Okay, let's see here. This and that. Was that the last one?
Just because you're excited about how to get excited and for a while. I'm gonna do some. That's all we're doing.
Okay, cool. So that's it. Let's see here. Let's go back to OBS where I'm recording this shit. Main camera. So that's my editing process. So just imagine that, like we did 4 in the matter of if I wasn't talking to you guys, just editing that would have taken me just a few minutes, and just only recording that, we could have done 4 in I don't know, would that take maybe 15 minutes? So think about that over and over. 4 hours I'm doing 50, 60 auditions easy. 5 hours definitely hitting over 60. How much time are you spending if voiceover isn't your full-time job, how much time do you spend there? Minimum of 8 hours, right? If you did auditions for 8 hours straight, you get really good really fast. Anything you do over and over, you just get naturally skilled at it, and your nerves start firing faster. How you pick the words up off the page, translate it through your brain, add your life experience, and spit it out for the first, like it's coming out of your mouth for the first time. That's a skill that's developed over time. I don't care how awesome your voiceover coach is. You need the experience. You need to train your brain, your mouth, your eyes, all that stuff needs to be working together, and it needs to do it repetitively over and over and over for it to fire quicker. And that's how you pick those words up off the page. Okay, cool. So that's that. I'm going to do some more auditions on my own. Sorry. And I'm going to meet with my community. And then I got a live directed session. And yeah, then I got to go and meet for dinner Heather's dad. He's all right. He's fun. At the good old Olive Garden. So I'll be getting all fancied up for that. I'm going to get dressed up for the Olive Garden. Maybe I'll wear a suit and I'll show it to you guys. So anyway, I'll see you in the sign off. Just got back from dinner with Heather's dad and her stepmom, and it was good. Went to the fancy old Olive Garden. Had a great time. I had big old chicken with a bunch of cheese and a bunch of other shit on top of it, and endless salad and shrimp and little lasagna bites and Diet Coke. Yeah. Now I'm all hopped up on Olive Garden. It is 11 o'clock on a Friday night, way past my bedtime. I'm a huge partier now. No. It is past my bedtime, but yeah, I got a fair bit accomplished today. Did a live directed session, a couple jobs, not many auditions like I'd mentioned. I think I have about 33 in. It's Friday, you know. I'll do more over the weekend, more that were listed on Friday. They're not going to listen until Monday anyway. But yeah, did that. Did a Q&A in the community. Yeah. I love how you guys are liking these vlogs. They're just so off the cuff and just so janky and I don't know, just not thought out at all. You know, when I do like my solo videos for you guys, I think about what can I do to help you move forward in voiceover? How do I put this together properly? And you guys are like, just give us the rambly, unedited, unthought out, just vlogs. That's what we want. So you're gonna get more of them, but I'm still gonna get the solo video. I'll probably do like these, like they're fun to do. I don't want to burn myself out. I'm not gonna do them every single day, but I don't know. I'm maybe a few times a week, or maybe even 4. Let's see, maybe Monday to Thursday. I don't know, but yeah, just Callie, what are you doing? I got the dog here. Callie, come say hi. You want to see Callie? Check it out. Callie, cutest dog in the world. Look. Aww. Aww. Callie misses her mom at the baby shower this weekend in New York City. Yeah, so that's it from that plane. Tomorrow, I didn't do it yet, but tomorrow I'm going to put that cover over the door, get that sorted, start cleaning this place up. Probably going to go down to Lowe's and try and price out getting some acoustic wooden slats put across that wall, or this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what looks better. But I think this is the wall you're gonna be seeing in like my background most of the time, and I think I just want it to look cool. So, and also be functional. And it's a little bit echoey in here. I don't record in here. This is just the control room, but it should still, your voiceover control room, if you're gonna be playing things on your monitors, you should have it somewhat sound treated so you can hear accurate sound of what you recorded if you're not going to use headphones. So, and I just want it to look cool. So yeah, that's it for today. And tomorrow, I got coaching for me with Mark Rao for my new animation demo. Got to coach a client, a student, and yeah, throw down some more auditions and just really set this place up. Continue making it feel like home, you know? Now I'm going to go toss the ball a little bit more with Callie, tire us both out, and then we're going to go to sleep. Peace out.